Morning to my dear students. My name is Aman Tanasaya, working as assistant professor in civil department, Chapman Engineering College. Today I explain the topic stability of dams for example problems and another topic retaining walls. For the subject strength of materials 2, second BTech, second semester, lecturer 30. Okay. Now, last class, uh, uh, last class I will explain the example problems for stability of dams. The four types of stability of dams: overturning, sliding, tensile stresses, compressive stresses. You have to investigation and derivate the equation and calculate the number of problems for trapezoidal sections and rectangular section. You have to take in calculate the problems. Okay, now today uh, remaining to the stability of dam example problems explained and continuation of retaining. Next go to topic retaining walls for introduction. Do this in this class. Now go to next slide. I will explain example problems for the stability of dam. Remaining two example problems are there. Uh, Now I will explain the example problems. See that example problem 10.13 and next problem 10.12. Now these are the example problems for stability of dam. Uh, I have to calculate. I will explain the problem 10.12 and 10.13. Now we have to write the write the given data first. Any problem I have to give read for two times and write the given data and calculate the problems. What now? These example problems are stability of dams. How to calculate? See the problem 10.12. I will explain the problem. Imaginary gravity dam is vertical at the water face and has a height of 8.5 meters above its base. It is 1.2 meter wide at the top. It retains water up to a height of 8 meters above the base. The density of masonry is 2,300 kg per meter cube. Determine the minimum bottom width required to satisfy no tension condition in the section and also to ensure that there is no sliding at the base. The coefficient of friction between the dam and the foundation is 0.5. See the diagram for trapezoidal section masonry dam. Horizontal force and the weight of capital F and weight of masonry of the dam capital W. Resultant force R and movement and now some distances is given. Water height 8 meters and overall dam masonry height 8.5 meters. Capital H and small h also is given. And density of masonry also is given 2,300 kg per meter cube. Okay, weight density of masonry. Now W not equal to P naught into G. That means 9.81. That is the water density value. Now, 2,300 into 9.81 converts to Newton per meter cube. Weight density of water W equal to 1009.81 Newton per meter cube. Okay, now 9810 Newton per meter cube and the coefficient of friction 0.5. Let B equal to bottom of the at the base. Consider 1 meter length. You have to take it. The force capital F extended by the water is given. You know the formula using capital F. You have the horizontal force calculating W into A into H bar. See the data, right? You have this is the procedure you have to calculate in the problem. You have to read the problem. Okay. Now data will be given. Okay. Top width is given 1.2 meters. And cap length 8.5 meters. Small h 8 meters. Okay, that means height of dam cap length 8.5 meters. Width of top 1.2 meters. Depth of the water is equal to 8 meters. Density of masonry P naught equal to 2300 kg per meter cube, and weight density of masonry W naught equal to P naught into regulation due to gravity. Now, and the weight density of water W equal to 1000 into 9.81, that equal to 9810 Newton per meter cube, and the coefficient of friction also is given in this problem 0.5. Let B equal to bottom at the base. So consider 1 meter length you have to take in. The force F extended by the water is given by F equal to W P into H bar. Now you have to substitute this in the equation. W 9810 water density and the area H into per meter length 8 into 1 and H bar equal to H by 2. H value small H value small H equal to 8. Now finally got the value 31390 newtons. That is the horizontal force capital F. Force extended by the capital F. 3 by the water is given 31390 newtons. The weight of dam is given by W, capital W. I have trivial section. You have to take in W naught into E plus B by 2 into H per meter length. Per meter length taken 1 meter. Now W naught 23,009.81 into E value 1.2 plus B unknown value divided by 2 into 8.5 into 1. Now we got the equation 95892.75 into 1.2 plus B, that is say equation 2. The F value equation 1, this is the equation 2, W value equation 2, say equation 1 and equation 2. Now the horizontal distance small x, you have to see the diagram small x for n to m, that is the distance of small x. Okay, now between the line of action W and the point capital M at which the resultant force R cuts the base. Now the given equation 10.3, you know the value for 10.3, x equal to already in last problems are explained in x value, x formula, F by W into H by 3. Now substitute got the x value, you know the F value and W value. H value 8 divided by 3. Now 26.19 divided by 3 into 1.2 plus B. Now see the diagram. Sorry. Now the weight the capital W will be acting through the center of gravity of the dam, or the horizontal distance of the center of gravity of the dam section from point capital A is given by the equation 10.8. Okay. Now see, you have to calculate n value first. Now using the formula A square plus AB plus B square divided by 3 into A plus B. An value now see A to N. A to N. This distance you have to calculate now using the formula A square plus AB plus B square divided by 3 into A plus B. Now we have to substitute in the equation 1.2 square plus 1.2b plus b square divided by 3 into 1.2 plus b. Now finally 1.44 plus 1.2b plus b square 3 into 1.2 plus b. This is the equation. Now small d. Now distance small d. See the small d value a to b. Okay, a to b. Now an plus an plus small d value an plus nm. Okay, that is a small d. Now same concept we have to am plus an. Okay, am equal to the formula an plus nm. The an plus nm equal to a plus x. This is diagram nm the x an already got the an values. See the okay, I have to substitute in the equation small d. Have to calculate. Now the distance small d you have to calculate in the diagram ascending diagram. Small d this value have to calculate an plus nm. Okay, now am equal to an plus nm, that equal to an plus am nm equal to x. Now an plus x have to substitute, finally got the value 27.63 plus 1.2b plus b square by 3 into 1.2 plus b. Now small e width at the small width at the base of for no tension at the base. There will be no tension in the dam at the base if d less than or equal to 2 by 3 p. Okay, that is the first condition given the problem. The tension will be no tension. Okay, in the dam at the base. Okay, now d less than or equal to 2 by 3. 2 by 3 into b. Now I had to the d value I had to substitute, finally got the value equal to 0. I have to take in by the equation b square plus 1.2b minus 7.63 greater than or equal to 0. For limiting case, you have to take in this b square plus 1.2b minus 27.63 equal to 0. Okay, now the above equation, now the equation is given is a coordinate equation, hence its roots are given by. Now b equal to, have to write the formula b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by uh, 2 into per meter length. 2 into 1, you have to write the equation, you have to using the d value for substituting in this equation. Now see b equal to the value of, we have taken in this condition. Now b equal to minus 1.2 plus or minus 10.5 divided by 2. The negative root which is not possible. Uh, that equal to 4.69 meters. B value, you have to got the value b value 4.69 meters. This equation another type you have to calculate. Okay, in this difficult formula, now there is an easy formula. I have to using the formula, I have to using the calculator. Now first you have to press the shift cash you have to take in. The first you have to shift, you have to press, and mode you have to mode, and go to three. The three you have to press equation. You have to go to equations. Unknowns are there left right button, you have to click, unknowns are taken into true. You have to entering these values, ABC values. If you got the equal to value, whichever is less, I have to take it. Okay, 4.69 meters got the value. Okay, another process, this process. Okay, now B value 4.69 meters. Hence, there will be no tension at the base. Due to the base, if the width B is more than 4.69 meters. Okay, if width B is more than 4.69 meters, hence there will be no tension. Okay, hence next second condition with the dam of no sliding of dam at base. Okay, sliding also is no sliding. Substituting the values of the capital W from equation 2 on capital F from equation 1, we get we have to substituting in this equation 1 and 2. E into W greater than or equal to 313920. That's the value of capital F. Okay. Finally, I have to got the value of 1.2 plus we get the equal to 313920 divided by 0.5 into 958 2.75 greater than or equal to 6.54. Next, let B greater than or equal to 6.54 minus 1.2 greater than or equal to 5.34 got the value. So, third condition to width of the dam for the no tension condition and also for no sliding this. For no tension, we have been greater than or equal to 4.6 meters. For no sliding at the base, B greater than or equal to 5.34. To satisfy the both condition B greater than or equal to 5.34 meters, minimum bottom width 5.34 meters. You have to following this condition. Okay, you have to calculate the bottom width this in this process. Okay, now another example problem 10.1, 10.13. A masonry dam of trapezoidal section is 12 meters. Due to the trapezoidal section 12 meters high and with a top width of 2 meters. Now water phase has a better of 1 in 12. Slope has it given for water level. Find the minimum bottom width necessary. Minimum bottom width they have to calculate so that tangential stresses are not reduced on the base section. Assume density of masonry 2300 kg per meter cube. That of water 1000 kg per meter cube and no free board. Okay, and no free board. You have to see the diagram. Uh, 1 in 12 you have to given the slope. The trapezoidal section you have to given. Okay. Now write the data. Capital H 12 meters, small a 2 meters. Slope of water by 1 in 12. Tan data equal to 1 by 12. CD by AD. Now the C diagram. You have to see diagram 1 in 12. You have to take in uh, C. This is the C. This is the D and A. Okay. Now AD by sorry, CD by AD. That means tan data center side the opposite side. Now right now CD by 12, CD equal to 1 meter. Okay, this concept you have to follow. Density of mason also is given 2300 kg per meter cube. Weight of density of mason not 23 water weight. Coagulation due to gravity 9.81 meter per meter cube. Now, density of water rho equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. Weight density of water now W equal to 1000 into 9.81 meter per meter cube. No freeboard means the depth of the water is equal to the height of dam. Okay, we are not confused. This no freeboard means the height of masonry equal to height of water level. That is the concept of in this no freeboard means the height of masonry equal to height of water. Okay, now capital H equal to 12 meters or small h equal to 12 meters. Okay, consider 1 meter length they have to taken up the dam. Have to calculate the forces. The forces acting on the dam are the force capital EF to water acting on the face AC is perpendicular to the face AC. Okay, this force capital F is resolved into two components, Fx and Fy. As shown below. See the components Fy and Fx. Okay, along the x-axis, along the y-axis, horizontal and vertical. Now capital Fx equal to force due to water acting on vertical phase AD. Now I have to, this is the AD. Okay, I have to acting WD into H bar 1009.81 area H into per meter length 1 into H by 2 12 by 2. Now finally got the value 4 meters above the base of the distance. Okay. Now I take solving this equation is equal quadratic equation for B. I have to the some equation we have to got the value. I have to calculate B value. Now I have to calculate the okay. This problem I will explain another class. Now the continuation is not given. Okay. This type of problems is very very important. You have to calculate the values for force and um, uh, have to calculate the base width and you have to calculate the overturning and sliding and tangent stresses, compression stresses. Have to take in water density and weight of the masonry. Have to calculate a horizontal force. You have to calculate. Now see the diagram. Write the diagram and dividing the number of parts. And you have to give the name. Now center of gravity. You have to take in capital G. Okay, this example problems you have to practice number of times. Easy to calculate these problems. Now go to next topic, retaining walls. Okay, retaining walls are very very important. See, retaining wall. Okay, it's the walls which are used for retaining the soil or earth. Okay, earth or soil are known as retaining walls. Okay, the earth retained by a retaining wall uh, exerts exerts pressure on the retaining wall in the same way as water exerts pressure on the dam. A number of theories have been uh, evolved to determine the pressure exerted by the soil or earth on the retaining wall. One of the theories is Rankine's theory of earth pressure. Before discussing Rankine's theory, let us define the angle of repose and study the equilibrium of a body on an inclined plane. Angle of repose is defined as the maximum inclination of a plane at which a body remains in equilibrium over the inclined plane by the assistance of friction only. The earth particle lack in cohesion and have a definite angle of repose. And angle of repose is equal to angle of friction. Angle of friction is the angle made by the resultant of the normal reaction and a limiting force of friction with the normal reaction. Okay. Main concept they have to retaining wall, retaining the earth or retaining the soil. Okay, to resisting. Okay, the retaining walls have to see dam constructions or using for roadways constructions. Okay, and culverts, irrigation structures. Okay, 5 watts. Okay, these structures have to using retaining walls. Okay, angle of repose is equal to angle of friction. Have to take in. Okay, in this maximum inclination of plane, you have to take in inclined section also. Road conjunctions also using for retaining walls. Okay, equilibrium of a body on inclined plane. Now, the inclination of inclined plane is less than the angle of repose. The body will be in equilibrium entirely by friction only. But if the inclination of the plane is greater than the angle of repose, the body will be in equilibrium only within the sense of external force. That external orbital force is applied on a body which is placed on an inclined plane having inclination greater than angle of repose to keep the body in equilibrium. There are two cases. Okay, there are two cases in this equilibrium of a body or inclination plane. Now, less than, greater than, I have to take care. I have to do conditions to analyzing for calculation taken at inclined plane. Now, the two cases, the body may be on the point of moving down the plane. Another one, the body may be on the point of moving the plane. Okay, have to the two cases you have to take in to calculate the retaining walls. Okay, for inclined sections, okay, force of friction, normal reaction. Okay, some angle inclination. You have to calculate the angle of repose. You have to take in the Riemann formula. To following the Rankins theory of earth pressure. Okay, now we have to calculate Rankins theory, very important for retaining walls. We have to derive the equation and calculate the retaining wall example problems. Okay, now see the forces acting on the body. Have to take in first case uh, for equilibrium of your body on inclined plane. Okay, retaining walls already explained the examples for using this retaining wall dam section construction of dams or roadworks, railways also to using for retaining walls very important for irrigation structures. Okay, now the two cases I have to divide. First case, the body may be on the point of moving down the plane. Okay. Another one, the body may be on the point of moving the plane. Okay. Now, the first condition, first case you have to take in the body is on the point of moving down the plane. The plane. Now, the first case can let the capital W weight of the body have to take in. Capital P, a horizontal force applied on the body in order to prevent the body from moving down the plane. Okay. Now, theta equal to angle of inclination. Angle of inclination of the plane. Phi equal to angle of limiting friction. That is the angle made by the resultant of normal reaction and limiting force of friction. The normal reaction as shown in figure, this diagram at point 18. R dash resultant of normal reaction and a limiting force of friction. Okay. Now the force acting on the body as shown in figure. Now the body is in equilibrium under the action of three forces: capital W, capital P, and capital R dash. Applying Lami's theorem to the forces on the body, we get see how to following this condition the first diagram, capital A have to see normal normal line you have to see the earth retaining E you have to take in. Weight of the body you have to acting capital W. P also is given. Okay, capital P. C W means weight of the body and P means horizontal force applied. Horizontal force applied on the body in order to prevent the body from moving downward the plane. Okay. Now we have applying Lam's theorem. Okay, Lam's theorem we have to apply. See the diagram small a, weight of the body, weight of how to acting capital W, weight of the body, and the P is the horizontal force, capital P. Now see the inclination theta value, uh, theta equal to angle of inclination of the plane. Okay, theta equal to angle of inclination of the plane, phi equal to angle of limiting. This is the angle of limiting friction. Okay, this is the normal. I have to take a normal to some R dash resultant. That means resultant of normal reaction. Resultant of normal reaction, you have to take an R dash. Uh, this is the body moving down. Body moving down. That is the first case. Okay. Moving the body moving down. Now using the first condition, Lam's theorem I have to taken. See, this is the first coordinate, the 90 minus theta. This is the 90 and 90 minus pi, and 90 minus theta. This is the theta. Now every quadrantal equation for means that means every one got 90. Okay, this is the got 45, 45. That means 90. This is the 90 minus theta, and this is also 90 minus pi, 90 minus theta. This is the theta, and the other one is theta. Finally, see the force of friction mu into R, normal reaction, Kepler's pi, angle of limiting of friction, pi got the value, and the force of friction mu into R into the opposite direction. Finally, using the P by sines of angle between W and R dash, that equal to W by opposite sines of angle between R dash and P. Now P by sine 90 minus theta plus 90 plus pi, W by 9 sine into theta plus 90 minus pi. We finally got the P by sine 180 minus 90 minus theta, 90 plus theta, right? Then 180 minus theta minus pi I have to write now. That equal W by sine 90 plus theta minus pi. Okay. P equal to now W sine into 180 minus theta by pi by sine into 90 plus theta minus pi. That equal to finally W sine theta minus pi divided by cos theta minus pi. Okay, finally got the value P equal to W tan theta minus pi. Okay, the angle of inclination of the plane theta, angle of limiting friction equal to pi. Okay, this is the calculating for capital P value. You have to see the 90 minus theta. Okay, 90 minus pi. You have to take it. Now, second case, the body is on the point of moving up the plane. Okay. Second, that is the second case. Up. Have the second case. First case is down. Second case is up. C. Capital W, capital P, theta, phi, and R dash. You have to take it. Second case. Very very important, and by the Lamas theorem I have to apply. Finally, to get the W tan theta plus pi. This is the downward theta minus pi. For retaining walls, we have to using the Rankins theory of pressure. This is a very very important. I have a derivation part. Last class I will explain this derivation part and example problem for retaining wall. Okay, very very important. Okay, see this condition, write the diagram, see the diagram, and following the conditions and following the Lam's theorem, you have to applying the Lam's theorem. Okay, finally, downward, upward condition, two cases for retaining wall, for inclined plane, equilibrium of your body on inclined plane, you have to take in, for example, derivation parts, first case and second case. Okay, right now this is the second case of upward. Have to take in both decisions. Right now, the p value I have to calculate. P means that mean P equal to horizontal force applied to the body in order to prevent the body from moving up the plane. Okay, moving up or down or up. Okay, that P value I have to calculate the this process. Lam's theorem you have to using to calculate the P value. Okay, and next topic Rankins theory of the pressure. Now this derivation part I will explain. Rankins theory I have to following the equation and calculate the example problems. Okay, retaining walls you have to at the pressure you have to calculate and the water pressure also. Okay, I have to resist the this earth and soil pressures. I have to calculating. Okay, trapezoidal section. I have to take it. Trapezoidal sections are taken. Okay, in this retaining walls, trapezoidal shape, and another one surcharge retaining walls. Okay, surcharged. Another one surcharged retaining walls. Now, small formulas are there. You have to be using and calculating the surcharged very retaining walls and go to the chimneys. That is a cylindrical shape chimneys using for various industries. Okay, now the chimneys to calculate a moment and right now I have to calculate bending moment, section modulus of section, moment of inertia, coefficient of wind resistance, intensity of wind pressure. We have to calculate chimney have to height is more to design and have to calculate the moment conditions for chimneys, derivation part and explain example problems. This chapter is completed. Okay, next class I will explain uh, uh, that retaining wall derivation part for rankings theory. Okay, and example problems. Next class I will explain. And this is the two cases are down and up for equilibrium of body inclined plane. Okay, thank you this opportunity.